Kinney currently lives in our valley. She loves our beautiful desert community, and as her life became a little less active and more calm, she decided that this relaxed setting was the perfect place to take the time to finally write the memoir she had always wanted to write. Paula grew up feeling she had to really dance a kind of delicate dance of being Black while living in a white environment. Her powerful memoir tells stories of her youth as she straddled two very different worlds.
I wanted to find out more about me, and it's interesting because Allie, my youngest daughter, said, you know, Mom, reading your book, I kind of understand you now. I didn't write the book from the perspective of a victim, like, oh my God, so many bad things happened to me. I wrote it from the perspective of how difficult it was having to do this delicate dance growing up. And I think you might have remembered reading the book, how my parents really, you know, said, here's how you should behave if you're around white people. Don't talk too loud, don't laugh too loud, always be very guarded. And that was really difficult because you grew up thinking, I have to be really careful. And my first experience of even realizing that I was different was at the Sears department store. And it's so wonderful how little kids just see each other as little kids.
Right.
You know, they just gravitate towards one another. And so here we are at Sears and Roebuck, and I see this pretty little girl with, you know, blonde hair and a pretty little dress on and patent leather shoes. And she and I just looked at each other and just walked towards each other. I never will forget this. And took each other's hands, because that's what kids do.
Right.
Because those attitudes are something that's learned. Kids don't grow up saying, I don't like white people, I don't like Black people, I don't like Jewish people. It's learned. And I remember the mother coming over and just snatching her little girl from me, you know, just almost snatched us from holding hands. And of course, you know, she said, don't talk to that little girl, the N-word. And I was so sad. And that was the first time I realized that I'm not really a good person. It's physical, it's emotional, and it's very hurtful.
Such a well-written book, and you can get Paula's book on Amazon and right here locally at Barnes & Noble. I highly recommend it. For NBC Cares Silver Linings, I'm Sandy Newton.